Northwest Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium has become a show place, and the home of the TCU Horned Frogs is fired up and ready for this one. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. The TCU Horned Frogs offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 15. Touchdown, TCU. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Missouri Tigers offense gets their first crack now. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, two of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude of he doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move a defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The pocket breaking down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The sure hands. It's Green. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Running it back. It's Baker. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Christian. So obviously they'll decline the pass interference call, and the touchdown will stand. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the return an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receiver makes the catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on 1st down. Looking right. This one caught. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
Yeah, it's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the TCU offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Defense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Big guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking deep here. And it's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And now they'll run it on the draw. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here. We'll check the first quarter stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw to the left. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Powers through a tackle. finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, when you play cover 3, you leave your corners essentially on an island downfield. Love how the corner does a nice job of being able to stay in position, stalk the receiver, and locate the ball for that interception.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The shotgun running play call.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Personal foul gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that pass falls incomplete.
What a rough first half for this quarterback. Already has thrown 1 pick. His mechanics are off. His footwork doesn't seem to be in sync. He almost threw another interception. He's got to make some adjustments and try to find a new rhythm.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll feed the back again. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to advance on the football.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Baker. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Running out of time in the pocket. The ball is loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Boy, the offense catches a break here, Chris. You know, all week long as a coach, you work on the fundamentals, so when you get out into the game, Your players aren't overthinking. They're just being natural athletes. Here they don't do a good job of securing the ball. It almost cost them. They were lucky to get that ball back.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And the quarterback dropping back. Touchdown, Missouri. This offense really clicking. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
TCU 21.
Bringing it out. It's Baker. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack.
It breaks clear, end zone ahead. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, TCU. See if they can convert the point after. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. They'll go hurry up here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. He inches away. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the offense will use a timeout. Have a quick meeting on the sideline. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. And it's caught. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. That ball snagged for a completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Missouri now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Can't find anybody on third down. Throws it away. And now fourth down coming up. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. And that is no good. He missed it, and the game is still tied up.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance. The ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right up.
And looking for a big play here. Catch made down inside the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Important second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He finds his man. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Looking for the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Oh, that one's picked off. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Gets hauled in here over the middle. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And tackled after a small pickup there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. So that's about it.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Who makes the grab?
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass caught. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Trying to make it 3 straight 3rd down conversion. They need a yard here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made at the 32.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. 4 forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second and goal for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught. Completion. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baker. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Steps out of bounds after a huge pickup. But hang on. There is a penalty marker on the play. This one might be coming back. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy. A crucial moment here. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. A short completion to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it?
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Comes up with the catch. No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on 4th down. The defense rising up here late in this football game to protect this lead. What a play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Horned Frogs will look to bleed this clock out now in the final minute. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Crowd trying to make a difference here on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Can you believe this? Instead of an interception, it's a 1st down. Roughing the passer is the call. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. The offense accepts the penalty and moves them a little farther from their own end zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
Well, obviously, a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. And that turnover will finish the football game. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. What they put